Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to buy from 1688 to Nigeria without Alipay. You can use this information to ship from China to Nigeria. I'll also be sharing tips and tricks for shopping seamlessly from China to Nigeria. We'll cover important topics such as translating 1688.com to English, finding good suppliers on 1688.com, checking product and store reviews, and paying for your 1688 order from Nigeria. If you're here for a specific section of this video, feel free to use the timestamp to jump to the information you need. Just a quick tip before we get started: shopping from 1688 to Nigeria is much easier than you might think. With the right tool and information, you'll be surprised at how simple the process can be. At the end of this video, you have all the information and tools needed to start shopping from 1688 to Nigeria. So who are these 1688 people and why are you looking for them? Alibaba and 1688 are from the same origin, the Alibaba group, where Alibaba.com focuses on selling to international buyers. 1688 sell to domestic buyers in China. You can imagine this to just be like Jumia and Konga in Nigeria. Not all countries around the world can buy from Jumia or Konga, but Nigerians can. So first of all, there are so many reasons why Nigerians ship from 1688 to Nigeria, and some of the reasons include: you can buy cheap products from China to Nigeria. You can find direct manufacturers to buy from. They have low MOQ, which is the minimum order quantity, the least amount you must buy before a seller will agree to sell to you, and the MOQ is much lower than what you would even get on Alibaba, and they also support customization. I know say somebody go come they talk say the product from China gets poor quality and then fake dye. Well, the simple reply to that is that it depends, because even popular companies such as Apple and Samsung rely on China and Asia to help create the parts of their devices. So when buying from China to Nigeria, it depends on your budget and then your research skills, and that is why I have created this video to show you how you can seamlessly shop from 1688 to Nigeria. In the first section of this video, we're going to be covering translating 1688.com to English. Now, do not worry, you're not going to be learning Chinese to be able to translate what is written on the web page to English. I'm going to show you several ways in which you can translate 1688 to English. The first method, you can search for 1688 and then go to 1688 official page, and the browser translator will automatically translate it from China to English for you. So if you want to see the Chinese version, you can click on Chinese Simplified, and if you want to see the English version, you can find it in this section. So this works across most browsers that support translation, such as Bing, Microsoft, so you're not just restricted to just using Chrome. But if you're a Chrome user and you want to translate extra features, because not all the text on the page will be translated to English, you can then use a Chrome extension, which is Google Translate. Once you have it installed, while you're on 1688 or any page and you want something to be translated, you can simply highlight on a text, and once you do that, you're going to get this translate logo in this section. So once you click on it, it will automatically translate it for you from Chinese to English if it's in the Chinese version. You can also take a listen by clicking on this to read it out for you. Now, most of the translation that the browser and the Chrome extension does are only for text written on the website. But if in a situation where the image is the one carrying the text that you want to translate elements written on the image, you can simply use tools such as image extractor. You can come to this website, which is boundfolder.com, and then in this section, text extractor to extract text from an image. Simply drag an image from there and put it in this section. You can also use tools from your mobile application, such as your Google Lens from your photos and photos on your iOS device. So once you've been able to extract the text on the image, the next thing is to translate it, and you can use tools such as ChatGPT or even Google Translate to help you translate the text to English. So these are just a few ways in which you can translate 1688 page and element from Chinese to English. So congratulations, now you know how to translate 1688 to English. In the next section of this video, I'm going to share with you how you can find a good supplier on 1688 from Nigeria. And this is basically very simple. Now, when shopping on 1688, there are some signs that you also need to keep in mind. I do call them signs of wonders. These are signs that have been created to help you find very good suppliers that you can buy from on this website. So before we dive into the signs of wonders, let's get to understand how to find product on 1688 from Nigeria. Now, there are several ways in which you can find products on 1688 while shopping from Nigeria. You can either find source, these are usually retail suppliers, and you can also find factory if you want to buy directly from factories, as well as you can also search for industries if you're looking for a particular brand you want to buy from. So the first method is to check the types of sellers that are available for you to buy from on 1688. And all you need to do is select any of these, and the product that is going to be listed in this section of your dashboard, or even if you perform any other form of search, is going to be either in the find source, find the factory, or look for industrial product. So while you're on a particular theme, you can simply search and then it's going to show you just products that are available within that category. Now, there's a clear difference between these three different types of suppliers. The first one is if you want to buy from retailers, and this is because factory owners usually have high MOQ, meaning that you need to be buying plenty of their product before they are willing to sell to you. Some of them have an MOQ of 100, 50 and above. Buy for retailers who have already purchased from factory and industries, they sell at a lower MOQ to you. They buy at a larger amount and sell to you at a smaller quantity. So for example, this is a product in the fine source retail category, and the MOQ in this section, if you come here, you can see is 2 count for this particular product. So to simply get products that are in a factory, all you need to do is come to find a factory and click on this, and then the page is going to load and it's going to show you only sellers that are selling products from a factory. Now, most of the suppliers you can see here have been inspected or in some form earned the badges that they have, and we're going to talk about the signs of wonders later on in the section of this video. So once you found the product and you find a factory category, the next thing you need to do is go to the product page, and if you were to compare the factory pages of that of the retail, you notice that there is a background theme for each one of them. So in a factory you get this blue theme background, while in the retail section you get this white and orange background. With factories, you can scroll down to the bottom where you can find product catalog. So if you were to click on any of these, for example, the MOQ for this factory is 50, meaning you would have to buy 50 before they'll be willing to sell to you. Whereas when in this section you can see that the retailer has an MOQ of 2, meaning you can buy 2 and then they will still sell to you. So you need to understand this when shopping on 1688. Now, this doesn't generally apply because you can still find sellers in industry and factory that will sell to you at a very low MOQ. This depends totally on the company and what they offer. Just that in most cases, factories are going to require that you buy more of the product before they are willing to sell to you or ship to you. The next way in which you can find products on Alibaba is by using the looking for industry product. So if you're looking for a specific brand, this is the best way you can use to find brands on 1688. You can simply come to this section and click on looking for industrial product. This is going to take you to their own version of dashboard. In this section, you see some of the popular brands that are already available for you to shop from, and you can search within this category. And any product you use the text section search for, you'll be able to find an industrial product for that particular brand. So there are also different brands that you can exploit and check from on 1688. I do recommend that you find different sellers that offer the same product and compare the prices between them before you make a purchase. So you're not just restricted to using this method to find products or suppliers on 1688. The next way you can search for suppliers on 1688 is by using the text function. In this section, you want to type in what you're interested in buying. You don't have to go convert English to Chinese before you can paste it in this section. You can simply just type it in English and it works just fine. And when performing a search using this method, remember that you need to select a category in which you want to be. If you're looking for product and you're looking to buy in smaller quantity, you need to be in the find sources. If you're trying to buy in a little more higher quantity, you can also select the factory. And if you're just looking at industry and brand to buy from, so here I'm going to click on find sources, and this is going to take us back to the find sources homepage. And in the homepage, I'm simply going to paste in what I am searching for. And remember that it also keeps the search record of what you're searching for. And once you've inputted in this section, click on search, and this is going to load a list of products that have the tag men's sunglasses in them. You're going to see different versions of male sunglasses. If you come to this section, you'll be able to select the frame materials, styles that you want for the sunglasses, and this is going to apply to the field and only list sunglasses and products within that category. So just below this, you can get this extra feature where you'll be able to fix in your offering price, the amount you would want to pay for a sunglasses. You can input the lowest and then the maximum amount here. You can input an MOQ in this section, which will help you filter sellers that only offer the quantity you would want to buy. So if you want to buy a single product, then your MOQ would be 1. You can select a location you want the supplier to be from, the business type of the supplier, as well as check the level of inspection the supplier's company has had. So we're going to talk later more of this in the Science of Wonders. The next way you can search for products on 1688 is by using image search. And this is quite easy. All you need to do is come to this section where the camera is showing and click on this. Now this is particularly useful when you have a lookalike of a particular product that you want to buy, or even a particular brand of the product that you are interested in. This is quite easy. All you need to do is get an image of the product. This could be an image from your camera roll of pictures that you have taken of the product. This can be an image from 1688 itself, where you want to compare prices between different sellers that offer the same product to get the best prices. This can also be image from Alibaba if you're trying to look for the same product, or you are trying to compare prices between the two platforms. This can also be image from AliExpress, Banggood, and other Chinese websites. And one cool thing about 1688 and Alibaba is that you can find the same seller on both platforms offering the same product. So once you have the image of the product, brand, or the lookalike you are interested in, you can click on it and then click on open. Now once you click on open, it's going to show you that product if it's a particular brand, every lookalike of that product, and as well as help you compare prices between products offered by different suppliers. So this is how to take advantage of the image search. All you need to do is get an image of the product like I said earlier, and once you have the image, simply come to this section and click on this. You're going to get this drop down. Simply scroll till you find the image of the products that you want, or move around to the root directory of the image folder. Once you're done, just simply click on upload, and it's immediately going to start uploading the image. And once the image is uploaded, it's now going to list only just those products that are related to that particular image search. And here you'll be able to see different prices that different sellers offer that product. So this can also help you get low MOQ. So for example, here's one of the products in which you can buy one of the pieces. So simply click on this, and just like that, you find a product with low MOQ. Finally, the last way in which you can find product on 1688 is by using the category market. In this section, you're going to find different categories of markets that you can buy from, such as the women and men clothing section. Here you'll be able to find women clothing, men's clothing, and underwear market. And in the accessory section, you'll be able to find all sorts of accessories, footwear, luggage, and many more. There is also the sport apparel, children clothing, home furniture, home improvements, office culture and education markets, food and beverage. And do not worry, this is automatically going to be translated if you are using a browser that supports translation, beauty, makeup, digital home appliance, and more. Here you'll be able to tailor down your search to a particular category that you are interested in. If you're someone who is lost in thought and do not know what to search for, you can simply just explore their dashboard. So in this section, you'll be able to see popular app suggestions as well as searches that are related to the search term you have explored in the past. So now you know all the possible ways to find products on 1688 from Nigeria. In this subsection, we're going to talk about the signs of wonders, which are sign symbols or logo you need to look out from a supplier when shopping from 1688 in Nigeria. These signs are here to help making your shopping experience easier so that you can find good supplier without having to get confused when picking one. The Super Factory badge is a certified logo under 1688.com. It means that the seller can meet the demand of highly customized processing. Additionally, the Super Factory will offer you high sale, on-time delivery, and well-made products. This is one advantage of buying from sellers with the Super Factory badge. Now, when performing search on 1688, you can find these sellers by simply coming to this section where it says Factory Service. In this section, you're going to see Factory Type, and below this, you see Super Factory, Strength Factory, and Brand OEM. All you just have to do is click on this, and it's going to list out all the sellers that have Super Factory badge on their product. And you can also find out if a seller has Super Factory badge on their product page as well as their shop page. The next important symbol you need to be familiar with is the red boot symbol, which means strong work ethic. And there are lots of benefits to this symbol, and some of them include that the seller is available at almost every single time to answer your queries. The seller has a solid reputation with their product. They have a reputation of shipping your product within 48 hours. And the best comparison for this type of badge is the good membership on Alibaba. The product that they offer are top notch, and you have excellent delivery time. The supplier offers customization and private label service. So this is what this badge means, and buying from this supplier is also another good indicator that you're buying from a good supplier when shopping on 1688 from Nigeria. To identify sellers that have this type of badge, all you just need to do is perform a search like I said earlier, and in this section you're going to see Factory Type again, and then simply click on Strength Factory, and it's going to list out sellers that have this badge on their product. One other indicator to look out for when shopping from 1688 to Nigeria is the total period of time a particular seller has spent offering that service on 1688. So this is usually indicated after the Super super supplier or the powerful merchant badge. And you can find this information on almost every sellers that are available on 1688. For example, this seller has been selling on 1688 for 2 years. This has been 10 years, 3 years, and 2 years. The reason why this is important, although not a total criteria for you to pick a seller, is that if a seller has been in business for a long time, it means that he has more experience and can easily provide you with better quality than sellers who are just trying to test a particular niche for the first time. The years of experience a seller has can also be a very good criteria when selecting a good seller from 1688. The self-purchase badge on 1688 is aimed to establish trust between the two parties, the seller and the supplier. This is based off 1688's record of the seller's transaction and customer review. This badge is mostly earned and not based on subscription plan. Those who don't have many bad reviews and have good transaction record receives this badge. You can easily find this badge when you perform a search on a product page as well as even on the seller's store page. You're going to find it in this section. At the same time, you can also find it on the App Store page. The next badge signifies in-depth inspection, which simply means that the business or factory has gone through a form of inspection, either a physical inspection or a business inspection by 1688. You can identify such companies by simply coming to this section after performing a search and click on in-depth factory. Once you click on this, it's going to list different products that falls within this type of category. You can simply click on the product and it will take you directly to the product page. On the product page, you're going to see this section where it says factory archives. You're going to see the logo in this section where it says has been certified by TUV agency. You can read more information about the company, about when it was established, the company area, support proven, foreign trade qualification, and many more information in this section. So this can help you identify companies that have been certified by 1688. Finally, the last badge you need to consider when shopping on 1688 is the gold badge, which is the most elite badge any supplier can have on 1688. It means that everything that they promise that they can do, they can deliver on it. And you can find this when you perform a search as well. You're going to see gold medal manufacturer. So you can simply click on this, and if you scroll here, you're going to see that same logo. These are some of the badges that you need to keep in mind when shopping on 1688. They will help you decide on the best sellers that you should buy from when shopping on 1688 from Nigeria. Another congratulations to you, my brothers and sisters. Now you can translate 1688.com to English. You can find a good supplier on 1688.com from Nigeria by performing different forms of searches, and you also know the symbols that you need to look out for when searching for a supplier. So now in this section of this video, we're going to talk about checking product and store reviews. So let's say you found a product that you like. The next step is to evaluate this product and see if this product meets your requirements. You can use any of the searching method which we have discussed earlier in this video to find a product. And once you have found a product, which in my case I'm going to be using these chicken legs for example. So there are several things you need to look out for on this page. The first thing you need to keep in mind is that the product price depends on who you are buying as, either as a wholesaler who is trying to buy and resell for many importation, or a dropshipper who would pay the supplier to send the product directly to your buyer. So here you'll be able to see the price of the product, and just below this you get the minimum order quantity. Now you notice in this section that there are two prices, which is the 16.90 and 62.50. These two prices entirely mean different things. It could mean that if you were going for the bigger pack of these chicken legs, you spend as much as 62.50, and if you're going for a smaller pack, you could be spending as much as 16.90. And there are also other situations where this can apply to the quantity you are buying. If you're buying above specific quantity, you get a cheaper price, and if you're buying lower quantity, you're going to get a different price. And just below this, you're going to see the varieties. So if you're buying a shoe, you're going to see different sizes for your shoe in this section. If you're buying a product that offers different types of that related products, you're also going to see the different types in this section. Just below this, you can see the product detail, you can see the evaluation and ordering instruction. You can also check things such as the cross-border attribute, commodity attribute, video display, product description, and price description. So here you're going to see videos and as well as the picture of the product that the seller has provided. With the cross-border attribute, you'll be able to find things such as the weight of the product, which can help you in calculating the amount you pay if you're trying to ship it to Nigeria. And then in the commodity attribute, it gives you things such as the shelf life days, country of origin, ways of sale, commodity barcode, and many more information. So depending on what you're trying to buy, the information provided here is going to differ. In the video display, you'll be able to see video information about about the product that you are trying to buy or about the company in this section. The next key important aspect you need to always check when purchasing something from 1688 to Nigeria is the product evaluation. In the product evaluation section, you're going to find reviews of people who had purchased this product, not in Nigeria, but in China, or people from other countries who have an account on this platform. So here you'll be able to see their reviews and picture information that they have provided about the products that they have bought. There is a 5-star rating where you'll be able to check the star rating that a particular buyer has given and a review section about the product. So here is one of the reviews: hot and sour and refreshing logistic, fast freshness, the product date is yesterday's service, the customer service is very enthusiastic and respond quickly. Because this is being translated from Chinese to English, you're going to be looking at a lot of error in this section. Here is another review from somebody who has given it a 2-star out of 5-star. I bought boneless chicken feet with lemon and I couldn't taste the lemon, only spices, and there were 3 large lemon slices in it. Well, I don't mind lemon slices in my chicken. And water. The height of a bottle is only 1/3 of water plus lemon. Alas, there is really not much meat, so that's his own problem, and he has provided an image of what he obtained from the store. And you can see other store ratings. This will give you a third perspective about what people who purchase the product have to say, and can also help you make informed decision if you should go for the product or not. So usually what I do is that if I find reviews that have plenty of negative reviews or automatic reviews, I usually avoid them. If I find reviews that have plenty of positive reviews and are written by human, then I will buy the product. Now you might be wondering what I mean by automatic reviews. These are usually default reviews when a buyer buys something from a seller and doesn't give any review. So the system automatically gives a positive review to the seller. For example, here is a default evaluation from the system which says that evaluation party fails to make timely evaluation. The system default praises. So there are also other things such as you can specify if you want reviews where there are pictures, if you want review where there are praises, average, bad reviews, harsh content, and up to date. So me personally, I love to check bad reviews. That's the worst case scenario if you're buying something from a particular supplier. So this can help you evaluate a seller better. But I do recommend that if you're reading reviews and you see that the product is broken or the duration it takes to arrive to you is longer, this isn't entirely the seller's fault, and it would be unwise of you to just immediately go and start giving a seller negative reviews, because there are logistic companies that handle the shipping of your parcel and they ship this parcel using different logistic companies to you, and some of these companies might mishandle your parcel, and that's the reason why there may be delay or broken parcels. So you have to keep that in mind when giving a review on any platform, not just on 1688 if you have an account with them. And below this you're going to see the catalog section. The catalog section, you're going to see other varieties of that same product from the same seller that you can buy from, or any other product that is related in this section. So this is one way in which you can evaluate a product. But there are some situations where you want to buy from a seller, there is no buyer evaluation. Then the next step to help you evaluate the store is by using the store evaluation. With the store evaluation, all you just need to do is come to the name of the store and click on this. Once you click on this, it's going to take you directly to the store page, and on the store page you're going to see useful information about the store, such as the front page. On the front page, you're just going to see a general overview of the store and what it has to offer. In the all product section of a store, you get to see the catalog of a particular store, all the different varieties of products that they have to offer you that you can buy from. And then in the next section, which is the processing area, you'll be able to see information about areas in which the product is being produced. And then the factory archive is one aspect that you need to look out for. So in the factory archive, you get to see detailed information about the factory, the numbers of staff, the service response rate, the intentions of customers, and then the return rate. Now, the return rate is different from the refund rate. Now, a lot of people get this confused in this section. The return rate is simply how much the company gets on its return of investment, and not how people return or request for a refund from the company. So if you scroll down to this section, you're going to get things such as comprehensive, production, corporation, workshop, and enterprise. So simply come to this factory evaluation, and this is where you're going to find information about what people who had purchased from this factory has to say about the products that they're offering. So taste, hot and sour, which was the last comment in the past 14 days, and if there are more reviews about the products, you will find them in this section here. So in general, this can help you guide you through the process of finding a good supplier that you can buy from on 1688 from Nigeria. So congratulations on completing this section. Here are some few tips to help you find good supplier from 1688 when shopping from Nigeria. The first tip is to conduct thorough research to identify the best supplier. If you go directly to buying from 1688 without performing good research on sellers, then you're buying blindly. Take your time to go through their product description and details, as well as also go through the customer review sections. In a situation where a product does not have any customer reviews, you can use the overall rating of the store to decide if you would want to purchase from that supplier. Another tip to keep in mind is that if you're buying in large quantity for sales or any other purpose, such as mini importation and dropshipping, then make sure to buy sample of the product before you order in large quantity. This will help you analyze the product to see if it meets up with the quality, so that we're not left stranded with products that have poor quality. And finally, the last tip is to always check the badge a supplier or a store has. This will help you evaluate the store to make a more informed decision on whether to buy from a supplier or not. In this section of the video, I'm going to show you everything from making payment to receiving your parcel. There are several ways in which you can shop from 1688 to Nigeria, and one of the ways is if you want to have full control of shopping on 1688, which allows you to chat directly with the Chinese supplier. The second way I'm going to show you in this video is just going to help you manage your order. The first method, which isn't totally the most efficient method, is to sign up for a 1688 account. Now, when you sign up for a 1688 account, you have full control of everything. You can chat directly with the supplier. You can ask the supplier to ship it to you. You can ask the supplier to send it to your forwarding agent, and many more. You can also tell the supplier the type of customization you want on your product. But the problem is that when you're signing up for a new account in Nigeria, you're going to have an error message. Message reads that, "Terribly sorry. There are serious violation in your account and it has been frozen. See here for more details." So even if you're creating a new account, you immediately get this violation notification. But also remember that 1688 is a platform for domestic shopping in China, meaning that it is a Chinese marketplace. So the second way I'm going to show you is by using a third-party logistic company. There are several of these websites you can select from to help you buy from 1688 to Nigeria, and you don't have to feel like this video is a promotional material. But personally, I use Crazy more to handle my payment and shipping from China to Nigeria. So this is quite easy. All you just have to do is sign up for a 1688 account. I'm going to be leaving the link in the description. You can use my link to sign up. What this means is that I earn a commission at no extra cost to you. Once you have an account signed up for, the next thing is to look for a product. So you can use all the methods which I have mentioned in this video to find a good product. So in this section, I have found a product that I am interested in. So all you just need to do is on the page of that product, you just need to copy the URL, which is this link you can see in this section. So once you copy the link, you can come back to 1688, and in this section where it says search for item, or enter 1688 product ID or enter 1688 product link. So you can simply paste the link in this section and click it. This is one way you can pick out the products from 1688. The other way to pick out the product is to simply come to this section and click on this, and you see account dashboard. Click on account dashboard, and this is going to take you directly to your account dashboard. I'm going to give you a brief overview of the account dashboard area and how to use it. So on your account dashboard, you're going to see useful information such as the dollar to naira exchange rate, dollars to cedis exchange rate, your own information in this section. And here you're going to see your timeline where you're going to have access to all the notifications about your password. Here you'll be able to update your profile, change your password and API key. So in this section here, where you see the profile information, you get the users info, Chrisvik Mobile, my China address. In the my China address, if you're shopping from Alibaba, you can copy your Chinese address when chatting with a supplier and send the address to them. The seller is going to send the parcel to the company, and the company will receive it on your behalf. Here you'll be able to see and manage all the events that you've had, such as the notifications. And in the wallet section, you're going to find add funds, subscription package, fund withdrawal if you want to withdraw back your fund to your Naira account, all the deposit and withdrawals you've made. And in the procurement section here, you'll be able to see all the different ways in which you can ship from China to Nigeria. So for example, in the 1688 order, this is where you're going to be pasting your link to get your order information. Other sites pay suppliers. So if you want to pay a supplier from China which you are in contact with, this is where you'll be able to perform that. And in the stock product section, this is where you'll be able to find all the products that Chrisvik Mall has to offer you in Nigeria. Below this, you have logistics. In the logistics section, you'll be able to add a shipping address book where you want your parcel to be delivered in Nigeria. And then finally, the China shipping request. This is the section where you'll be able to ship anything you have in Chrisvik's small facility to Nigeria. So this is where you perform things such as ship from China to Nigeria. So now, because we are trying to buy something from 1688 to Nigeria, all you just need to do is come to this section where it says procurement, and then click on 1688 order. This is going to load a new page, and just below this you're going to see enter 1688 1688.com product link or just the product ID. So in this section, I'm going to paste in this link. So come here and then click on fetch order item. And then immediately it's going to help you fetch your order information. Product detail fetched successfully. Click here to view it. The next step is to click on this, and on this page you're going to see useful information such as the name of the product you're trying to buy, the price range, which is $4.69 to $5.28. Now, one cool feature about this website is that it automatically does the conversion for you. And just below this you get to see the item weight, the category, the supplier's information, and item source, which is from 1688. You can add to cart, add to wish list, and also click on check its availability. And just below this you get the description. What I like to do next is to come to this section and click on add to cart. And once you click on add to cart, you can come to this section where it says if the product option below appears in Chinese language, you can click the below button to change it to English language. So just click on translate to English and it's going to translate it for you. So come back to add to cart again, and you can see that automatically this option has been translated to English. So you'll be able to see the varieties of the bag that you can select from, all the colors of the bag, such as in the image section here. So if you have varieties for shoe sizes, you're also going to find them in this section. I am interested in getting just the blue and the black color. So the next thing is to come here and specify the quantity. Now you also have to keep in mind that the quantity you are specifying matches with your MOQ. So for example here, the minimum order quantity in this section is 2 batch. So 1 and 2 is enough for me. So come to this section and click add to cart. I'm going to make payment for this bag just to show you how you can order from 1688 to Nigeria. And once you have done that, you can see in this section, in your cart section, you have 2 items that are in your cart. So once you click on this, you're going to get 2 options. 1688.com order cart and then the stock order cart. So 1688 order cart is the cart from the website you're buying from, which is 1688, and then the stock order cart is the product that Chris Vic Moore has in their stock for you to purchase. So simply click on 1688 order cart, which is showing the quantity of 2 in this section, and it's going to take you to the next page where you can manage your order. Here you'll be able to see the image of the product, the item ID, option, unit price, quantity you have selected, subtotal of the product, and then actions for you, such as removing the product. So the next thing is to come here and calculate the cost. So once you click on that, it's going to automatically help you calculate how much you should fund your account before you can make the purchase. The total product price is about $11, and the shipping fee from the supplier's office to our China warehouse is $1.24. The subtotal is about $12. Our service charge from the calculation is about 37 cents. The total amount you're required to pay for this order is about $12.73. You can go immediately to place your order, but you need to fund your account. You're not shopping for free. So I have already created a video showing you how you can fund your account. You can click here to watch that video. Or if you haven't yet watched the video, then the simplest way to do this is to go to your account dashboard, and in your account dashboard section, you're going to see this section where it says wallet and click on add fund. So once you click on add fund, you're going to see several ways in which you can top up your wallet, such as the Naira Bank, CDS Mobile Money, Ghana Bank, Reseller, Instant Top Up, OP, cryptocurrency, Western Union. So the fastest way I have found if you live in Nigeria to deposit money into this account is to use the Instant Top Up, OP. So here you're going to see, please make sure to fill the information correctly. Your payer name is the same as your username, which is the name you're going to find in this section, and then other information includes the amount you want to pay. So enter the Naira amount you want to pay, and then the preferred bank is UBA Nigeria. So if there are other options, you'll be able to see it. And then the date paid, all you just have to do is click on this and then click on the current date you made payment. So let's go back to the conversion. So all you need to understand is that $1 is equals to 745 Naira, and then the product which I am trying to pay cost about $12.73. So all you just need to do is multiply that $12.73 by 745, and it will give you the total amount you need to pay for this parcel and the shipping to Chris Vic Moore's office in China. So 12.73 times 745 is going to cost about 9,483 Naira and 85 kobo. The next thing is to deposit the money into your account. So I'm going to go ahead to make a deposit of that amount. Come back to wallet funding, and in this section where it says payer's name, I'm going to come back here and copy this name from here. But also keep in mind that when making payments, in the description section or in the narration section of your transaction, you want to make sure that your payer's name is also showing there, which in my case is Michael Enokela. The amount I'm going to pay in Naira is 9,483 3.85 naira, and then the bank I'm going to be paying to is UBA. The date I'm paying is the current date of recording this video, and then click on submit notification. On the next page, you're going to find information about the account you need to make the payment to, which is Chris Vic Small's own business account. So I'm going to make this payment into the account, and then we can continue the video from there. So I'm going ahead to credit the account with the amount to pay for the parcel, which is $12.73, and the equivalent of approximately 9,500. So once you've made deposit, you're going to get a notification in this section, and in this section you're going to see it also reflects in your account. The next step is to pay for your order. So go back to your cart and click on calculate cost again, and then come to this section where it says place order and click on place order. And that's all. You have successfully placed an order on 1688. So the remaining part is left to Chris Vic Mall to handle your order. They're going to contact the seller, make payments on your behalf, and also receive the parcel to their Chinese warehouse. After the parcel has been received, you can then proceed to shipping it to Nigeria. To view your order status, all you need to do is come to your dashboard, and on your dashboard you're going to see your order has been placed successfully with the information which has been provided in this section. So once an order has been fulfilled and delivered to Chris Vic Mall's facility, you're going to get a notification in your dashboard. So here we have the order, which is 3D RYS has arrived China. The next step is to assess the quality of the product. So this isn't necessary, but if you want to get a feel of what the product that Chris Vic Mall has received, then the next step for you is to assess the quality. Simply come to this section where it says logistics, click on this, and then you're going to get this drop down. In the drop down section, you want to come to China shipping request. Simply click on this, and then this is going to take you to the China shipping request page. On this page, you'll be able to see this function, which includes image requests. So to request for an image, all you need to do is come to this section and click on request picture and click on this. You're going to get this notification saying that image request cost is 0.4 cents. Note that the moment you request for picture, you cannot be able to place shipping order for this parcel. It takes about 24 to 48 working hours for picture to be sent to you. If you agree to this, all you just need to do is come to this section and click request picture, and then click on OK. And once you have done that, you get this notification saying that your image request has been successfully submitted. You receive a notification once we upload the image. So all you just have to do is wait for the image to be uploaded in this section. Now once your picture request order has been fulfilled successfully, you get notified on your dashboard. To view your picture, all you need to do is come to this section and click on logistic, and then click on China shipping request. This is going to load the China shipping request page. On this page, you're going to see the image request. Come here and then click on view image, and it's going to show you the image of the product that you have purchased. So with this, you'll be able to assess just the visual elements of the product to see if it's what you wanted that has been delivered to your Chinese warehouse supplier. So the next step is to ship this from China to Nigeria, and this is easy. What you need to do is come to the section and click on return back. This will take you back to the China shipping page. So on this page, you can click here to add a new address book. Your address book is where your item is going to be delivered to. So here you can specify your receiver's name, which is going to be your name, your phone number, your address, your city, and then the postal code, which is optional. And then in this section, you can select the country you want the parcel to be delivered to. So once you have filled this information, you can then click on submit to add it to your address book. Once you have added an address, the next step to ship from China to Nigeria is to come here and click on your address. You can add as multiple address as you want. So once you've clicked on this, you're going to get this drop down. In this section, you're going to see where you can select the shipping options that are available for you. They have from expensive and quick shipping options to very cheap shipping options that will take a longer period to deliver to you. I'm going to explain this as we go. So in this section, you can select a pickup office where you want the parcel to be delivered. So they have two outlets in Nigeria. They have the one in Abuja and the one in Lagos. So don't worry, even if you live outside each of these states, you can still get your parcel delivered to you, because you get notified when it gets to the warehouse, and from there you can instruct them to deliver it to any of your location in Nigeria. So select a shipping option, which I'm going to select normal shipping GZ, and then come here, select a location, and then come here to click on calculate shipping cost. This is going to provide you the cost of how much it will take to deliver this parcel to that location in Nigeria. So here you're going to see information such as receiver's name, receiver's phone number, address, city, country, the shipping method you have selected, the total estimated weight of the product, the price per kg. So for the normal shipping GZ, it costs about $8.5 per kg. So all you need to do is multiply your kg by the price per kg, and you'll get the total amount to ship it to Nigeria. And then if their delivery fees to a particular location, you're going to see it in this section. So delivery from Lagos to Abuja will cost $3.83, and the estimated delivery time is how long it will take to arrive in their office in Abuja. So estimated shipping fee is 8.50. So but in this section you can see your subtotal, which is $12.33, and then the minimum account balance you must have before you can ship this parcel is $9.83. What this simply means is that you can pay $9.86 and they will ship it to that particular location, and before you collect your parcel you must pay the difference in balance. With the normal shipping HK, the price per kg is $9.50, the delivery to Abuja is $3.83, and then the estimated delivery time is 14 to 24 days from the day of shipping. Estimated shipping fee is $9.50. You can see the subtotal and the minimum account balance you must have before you can ship this to Nigeria. With the sea shipping, you must have an order of 10 kg and above before you can ship to Nigeria, and this is one of the cheapest shipping methods that Chris Vic Mall has to offer you. It takes about 3 months for this to arrive. And then the final shipping option that Chris Vic Mall has to offer you is the Chris Vic Mall post shipping option. The price per kg on this is $3.50. The delivery charge to my location is $3.83. The estimated delivery time is 65 to 75 days from the day of shipping, and the estimated shipping fee is $3.50, and you must have a minimum of 5.86, which has cut down a lot of cost. If you're trying to buy a product from 1688 to Nigeria and the product contains liquid, there are several ways in which you can do so. So here it says that please note that items/products that contains liquid and battery cannot be shipped through normal shipping GZ. If your item contains liquid or battery, please choose normal shipping HK, and you can come here and select normal shipping HK. You can also use sea shipping to ship items that contain liquid as well as Chris Vic Mall post, but if you're trying to get it down to you very fast, then you wouldn't be able to use the normal shipping GZ, but you can then use the normal shipping HK for anyone that falls below. So depending on your budget and how fast you want the product to arrive in Nigeria, these factors will influence your decision making when it comes to selecting a shipping option. So the final step to ship your parcel from China to Nigeria is to select a shipping option. Once you have selected the shipping option, you can come here and then click on terms and condition. Once you have read the terms and condition, you can then tick on I have read and agreed to the terms and condition. Then click here to place order for shipping, and then once you're done, your order is going to be successfully submitted and your shipping is going to be processed from China to Nigeria. And on the next page, you're going to get a confirmation of your shipping request. Now, on your dashboard, upon successfully placing your shipping order, you're going to get notified, and you're also going to get a notification from your email. And then when the parcel has been packed for shipping, you will also get notified, as well as when it has been shipped. So there you have it. That's literally all you have to do on your part to buy from 1688 in China and ship to Nigeria. So upon arrival of your products in Chris Vic Mall facility, they are going to give you a call or send you a text message notifying you that your order has arrived. All you just have to do is go to the office for a pickup or request for an home delivery. If you live in states outside Abuja and Lagos, then the easiest way for you to get your parcel delivered to you is to contact them and tell them to deliver it to that location. So any extra charges that are incurred will be calculated and given to you to pay. So if you do find this content helpful and like more content from this channel, do make sure to subscribe and have that post notification bell turned on. Do not forget to smash on that like button. I hope to see you guys in my next video.